On a bit later, but I think you will find that this is going to be really worth it. And I don't need to have you back till 2:15 this afternoon. How about that? But we've left something very, very special till last. And as you see, I've been joined on the stage by a young lad called George Dove. Welcome, George. He's the son. He's the son of a GMB Middle and East Coast region member, and he's also come along here with his mum. Welcome, Emma. Congress, I have seen the video of this young man. He is an impressive 11-year-old who will be speaking to us about his campaign to raise awareness and appeal for support for the JDRF, Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation, which is working to find the cure for type 1 diabetes in children. And as you know, we've made this Congress aware over years through school meals that this is a very increasing problem in our young people. So I am going to pass over to your new junior president this year for 10 minutes, and the bucket collection, hopefully it's silent, will be at the doors on your way out, so please give generously. George, the floor is yours.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is George Dove. I'm 12 years old, I love football, playing the drums and annoying my little sister Libby. I have type 1 diabetes. I am honoured to have been asked to address you all here today about my life and the charity that the GMB Union has so graciously agreed to support. Last year, my mum ran the London Marathon, and during the 6-hour wait in the baking sun, an unbreakable bond between my family and the charity Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation, or JDRF, was formed. She completed the race and we are proud of her for doing it. A month later, I was given the opportunity to speak at the Nottinghamshire Stars Awards and my campaign started. In the last year, I have spoken at a Charity of the Year bid, taken part in 15 radio interviews and a podcast, tested the Digit, which is a blood sugar testing machine for the Nintendo DS, met the Jonas Brothers, been nominated for Volunteer of the Year, and appeared in Business Week in America. Not bad for a 12-year-old. But what am I campaigning for? I'm campaigning to raise awareness of type 1 diabetes and my chosen charity JDRF, who are the only organisation in the world with the primary goal of finding a cure for type 1 diabetes. On the 1st of August 2006, I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. It's a day I shall never forget because my life changed forever. When I was diagnosed, I felt really scared as I didn't know what type 1 diabetes was. Doctors gave me so much information it was hard to take it all in. When I told my family and friends, they were shocked as they thought you only got diabetes when you were older or overweight, and most people think that it just stops you eating chocolate. Living with type 1 diabetes is hard and my daily life has changed so much. My pancreas doesn't work, so I have to simulate it the best I can. I have to weigh and measure all my food so I can calculate my insulin dose and inject the correct amount after I eat. I have another injection every night before bed as a background dose. I inject at least 4 times a day, and if I fancy a snack or treat, I have to have another injection. So I weigh up whether I really want the treat. Is it worth that extra injection? Because I inject so much, I have to rotate my sites daily between arms, tummy and legs, or they can still get lumpy and painful. By the time I'm 16, I will have had at least 11,680 injections. I have to check my blood sugar around 8 times a day, and my mum and dad do night readings to make sure I'm okay through the night. It's important that I check my blood sugars regularly so I monitor my condition to protect my long-term care. As I grow up, I face problems with my kidneys, heart, circulation, and the possibility of blindness. They say I have a reduced life expectancy of approximately 15 years. So as you can see, finding a cure is very important to me, as otherwise I will have this all my life. I would like to thank GMB Union for this fantastic opportunity to speak to so many people. The powers that GMB have very generously agreed to a bucket collection, with the funds raised going to JDRF. As you are GMB union members, I am sure you will be fully aware of the importance of health and safety. So think of the people holding the buckets. Notes weigh less than coins. My hopes for the future are to get an insulin pump, which will attach to my tummy and mean I only need one needle every 3 days. I also hope to set up a walk for diabetes in the East Midlands to raise much needed funds. Your money is put directly into funding research for the cure of type 1 diabetes, and this is my hope for the future. I live my life. Diabetes is a condition I have. It's not who I am. Thank you for this opportunity and for your kind attention to my appeal.
George, I think that was so well done. I'm beginning to worry about my job. Okay? And we do know that this union and its members give very generously to any cause. And your case and children are one of the reasons we're here together fighting to save the NHS, to make sure that the first thing they don't cut is any funding to research. And diabetes is a very important one in that, as they all are. But let's make a request of the General Secretary. We won't tell him, will we? Whatever we collect here this afternoon, we'll be asking the General Secretary to double it. Is that right? Don't ask him. I know the young man is now going to be looked after by the region and his mother. Colleagues, thanks very, very much indeed. And that was worth waiting for, wasn't it? Absolutely. 2:15, thank you very much for your patience and the odd little slip-ups we've made this morning. Thank you.